my understanding coming in and being able to talk to each of the guys, they're all feeling really good, very optimistic. I mean, no restrictions, I know, for Rick or Chris going to spring training.
I mean, I guess it's one of those good problems to have, but how much more complicated does it get if Chris is good to go and you got 3 outfielders from last year plus him?
Well, I think it's count Joe Mena, that's 4. You know, Kobe's a year older. I mean, it's going to be talking about a lot of fun watching these guys at spring training. And I've listened to their interviews. They're all saying the right thing. They know there's competitive. The old standard, play the best, play the most. So, I mean, there's a lot of talent there.
Nice would it be to have a Carp on day 1?
That'd be more than nice. Dream come true. Prayers answered.
How do you view, I mean, it's looking more and more, and something may change, looking more and more like y'all aren't going to have a 9th inning guy. I mean, I know we've talked about it a lot, but how do you look at that? If you look at it as an open competition, you look at it as how you kind of...
I look at it as you don't know what the situation is going to be till you come to camp. There's still guys out there, most still talking to people, so, and whenever they get there, you take what we have and you max it out, whether it's, I mean, you know, it's obvious what I think about the pitching coach, so we'll figure out what's the best way to go. But I'm not sure this is exactly all the guys will have, so.
If you are in that situation, then what kind of a challenge is it competing for a 9th job in spring training? That's something you haven't had here, I don't know when, it's a long time.
I don't know, it's a good question because you answered it. We haven't had that. So the good thing about that is, you know, some of these young guys, it won't be a whole lot different whether we had the 9th inning guy because they're competing for a spot in the club. I mean, it was real clear at the end of the season. I can remember making a comment. Dave made a comment. No matter how impressive Chris, Jason, even Kyle, you know, this is a brand new year. The worst thing they could do is come into camp thinking that Memphis has got no chance to see them, and they come in there losing an edge, they wouldn't make the team. So when you think about whether they try to be the 9th inning guy, same difference. Pitch as good as you can.
What do you like best about coming into spring training with this team?
Well, last year I think I said that I was really felt that we would be a consistently hard-playing, hard-practicing team. And now I'm convinced of it. And it's a lot of the same guys. There ain't anything about them that's less hungry. I think they have a little more confidence because some have track records, but nobody can afford to get comfortable. I mean, Ludwig, he looks around. These guys are stiff competition.
You plan on going spring training Carpenter's total starter? What would it take for him to get in the mix for closer? Is it just based on what the other guys do there, or where are you with him?
I think the biggest priority is Carpenter healthy. So all I've asked our training staff and doctors, just pick the role that gives them the best chance to stay healthy. I thought it might be as a reliever, 20 or 30 pitches every 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days, but the answer I've heard recently is he's got a better chance to stay healthy as a starter. So whatever it is, I just want him pitching during the regular season for us.
What reason did they give that being a starter would make him healthier?
That's just their analysis, because he takes regular work. He can gear up for that. He gets 4 days rest between, sometimes 5. So, relieving, you can't. Starting, when you're going to start. Relieving depends on the game.
So right now he's a starter.
Yeah, right now he's trying to get healthy and prove he can compete. But looks like he'll be a starter. But I've talked to him, and he'll do whatever.
Tony, when you look at what Todd Wellemeyer did last year, and I know he missed some time there with the elbow, you think just being healthy implies that there's an ability to have an uptick in the performance there, or is there more going on? You can expect that to be the start of something and not the high point for him.
Well, how many games did he win last year?
13.
I think he proved last year I mean, Duncan gets. He get a little feisty when somebody. I've seen him happen, whether it be on the road or wherever. More often, somebody would talk to him about Todd as a, middle or bottom of the rotation starter. And Dunk sees him a lot better than that. And I think last year the way that he competed, I know that his willingness to take on tough assignments. I mean, he likes toughest clubs, toughest environments. So, I mean, I think he's top 3 starter. Now that he's signed, I can say that.
Yeah.